And that's why you put your shoes all the way on. Little run up here, looking for 1800. Right mag's good, left mag's good. Oil pressure decrease, flaps half. Gauge is green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all gauges green. Trim set, mixture prop, fuel pump. Instruments are good, run up 1800. Cycle, autopilot's off. Cabin door is latched, and we're ready to go. Powell traffic, Blanca 14 Sierra Fox, entering runway 13, planning on departing to the south. Powell traffic. You guys excited?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be a good flight, huh?
Yeah. Looks like a nice...
3 hours to our first fuel stop in Nebraska. I don't know, something. Alright, we got flaps set to half, heels on the floor, stance the throttle slowly, full power. Looking for 6100, anything below we're going to choose best field straight ahead, anything above we'll return to the airport. Best glide is going to be 80 and rotate's going to be 80. Ready? Here we go. Outer runway, gear up. Bye-bye, hangar. And we'll go autopilot on. Salt Lake Center, Blanca 14 Sierra Fox, just off of Powell, looking to pick up our IFR clearance to Kelly, Nebraska.
November 14 Sierra Foxtrot, Salt Lake Center, Roger, squawk 6001.
Squawk 6001, 14 Sierra Fox.
November 14 Sierra Foxtrot, for terrain I'd have to give you 13,000, can you do that?
As long as we can do 13,000 for less than 30 minutes, we're good.
Okay, November 14 Sierra Foxtrot, cleared to the Lima X-Ray November Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 1000. The Cody altimeter is 3018.
Altimeter 3018, climb maintain 1000, 14 Sierra Fox.
Alright, and it's just a small little area that you're going to be going through, so we'll just put you wrong way for just a couple of minutes, and then Denver will get you lower, but I'll put you up to 12,000 right before I give you to Denver, and they'll take you back down.
Copy that, 14 Sierra Fox. 12,000 won't be a problem, 14 Sierra Fox.
Over 14 Sierra Foxtrot, Roger. Just on the severe on the safe side, climb and maintain 12,000, and Denver will for sure have you back down to 11.
Alright, climb maintain 12,000, 14 Sierra Fox. Popping your cloud cherry here. First time you've ever flown in clouds, huh?
Yeah, besides in a jet.
We're right between layers. Got one above us and one below us. You have a nice little sleep there?
Who?
You.
Fell asleep?
Yeah, you fell asleep.
Oh, well then I guess yeah.
You're not gonna try and deny it this time?
Well no, cause I kinda like felt like weird cause my iPad was off and I just kinda like didn't realize I woke up.
Yeah, I shut your iPad off to save you some battery.
Yeah. Thanks.
Alright, got your seatbelts on?
Yeah.
Alright. Lexington area traffic, Blanca 14 Sierra Fox, 5 miles northwest, descending out of 4,000, joining left downwind for runway 32, Lexington traffic. Crap is the airport. Thought I saw it.
There's a thing right there, you see it?
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's it. I was looking close. Wow, this is a big old feedlot. Lexington traffic, Blanca 14 Sierra Fox, turning left base, runway 32, Lexington. Gears down, flaps are down, seatbelts, we're good. I was shooting for the 1,000-footers and I bounced it just a little.
Jeez,
That wasn't like a bad one, but...
Like the one at Powell.
Wasn't like the guy that freaking flew the plane, and that was pretty gentle. So we're about 22 minutes out now from Sullivan. We're going to do the RNAV 18 approach.
Section 576, Kansas City Center, cross Bud intersection.
Should be getting some...
At maintain 12,000, Lambert altimeter 2.
Be getting lower here pretty quick.
Oh, so if you tap it, it'll just keep going that way?
Swing your tail around. It's like a fin on a fish. It makes you go like this.
Yeah, but is it...
Called, it controls the yaw of the airplane.
Is it controlled by autopilot?
No, the rudder is not.
Oh, interesting.
Indicator is centered, then we don't have to mess with the rudder. See here, see? If I push this and it goes the other way. It feels weird, and people don't like that. It doesn't take very much to make us go like that.
But it went back to normal.
It does, yeah, it balances out. It just takes a second.
So it has a balancing thing, but it's not controlled by autopilot. Interesting.
Yeah, itself, you only need it if you're turning. Turning or you have a lot of power in a climb or descent. So like when we start descending, I'll have to put my foot on the rudder. I'll need left rudder when we start descending. When we climb, I'll need right rudder. Then when I land, I'll need it on both rudders to compensate for wind and gusts.
So can your autopilot turn by itself?
Yes.
Huh.
It kind of does a crappy job because this isn't the best autopilot in the world.
903, contact Kansas City
Why
Center,
it turns and it does this until it kind of...
Yeah, like in Wyoming.
It's what we call a static because it'll get big and then a little bit smaller, so it's got a static stability.
Do you just let it do that?
Yeah, sometimes I help it a little bit. Sometimes it just can't figure out the winds and I have to help it, but most of the time I just let it figure it out on its own because if I try and help it, it just starts all over again, so.
Yeah.
She'll be giving us a descent here in a minute, I hope. I don't really feel like dive bombing the airport.
Cream City 43, Kansas City Center, Roger.
Plus she'll be giving us frequency change. She'll let us go about 10 more miles and then drop us.
Hopefully.
Well, what'd you think of the trip, Coop?
It was good.
Wasn't bad, huh?
Yeah.
You got a good nap? You got curled up back there in your blanket I saw a couple times, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, staying cool?
Yeah.
About ready for something to eat? More than whatever, what'd you have at the...
M&M's?
M&M's, yeah, a little more than M&M's. Well, if you guys want some water, you can drink some water now. I'll have a water if somebody's got one. Are the headphones comfortable for you?
They're a lot better than the ones.
Yeah.
Well, I spent the money and got you some good ones because you're going to be in a plane with headphones on for 6 hours, 10 hours, whatever. You don't want them pushing your head and being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That Sullivan traffic block on 14 Sheriff Fox is about 10 miles, 15 miles to the northwest. We'll be on the RNAV 18 approach, crossing Lisby at 3,000. Wind is blowing from that direction, do you think? That direction because it's blowing our tail over, so I'll have to kick a lot of right rudder, or left rudder.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, we got gear, flaps. All right, there it is. Park right over here. Remember your job? Get that door open. Hot. Oh, that feels much better.